Good morning everyone, it's Mandy and I'm back for Junk Journal January 2024 and today it's 15th of January, so opposites. And as fortune would have it, I've got like almost like a real neutral black and white page and a colourful floral page, and even my little tag is, well, it's black and white with red, so it possibly will go on that side. I was thinking, I've got this gorgeous die here. Oh, I didn't clean it out very well last time I used it. Still got paper in there. 2 layers of paper, goodness. So I was thinking that I could cut out the butterfly in 2 different, I'll get all of that out before I cut it out. Look at it, all there everywhere. And cut the butterfly in half. So I went through my scraps and I found let's put that up there so I don't lose it, sort of like black and white stuff there. And I found this purple, it's scrapbook paper, but it's like card, but it's a good match for the flowers. So I'll just go and cut out my 2 halves of my butterflies and I'll be right back. Okay, here we are. So this is my idea, is to have the purple on this side and the black and white, cream and white on the other. I think that will look pretty cute. Probably can bring that up a bit so we can still see the flowers. So while I was over there cutting out, I was looking through my dies and I found my film strip. So I thought, oh, I might jazz it up a bit. I even found, when I was looking through my scraps, actually, this is out of the same stuff. Not sure if we can use that or not. I also found these dies. When I was looking for my film strip die, I found these cute, well, I don't know if they're supposed to be tags or tabs, or I guess they're whatever you like. These 2 have got a little fine insert so that you can cut it out. So anyway, while I was there, I cut out one of those and one of those. So we'll just see what happens. And what else did I cut out? That was all. That was all. And that was messy. You can imagine all of those bits. Anyway, oh no, there's another bit. I thought I'd clean them all up. Obviously not. I'm sure there's probably more. Yes, there's more. Look, the bit of the butterfly. This goes everywhere. All those little pieces. I'll have to vacuum because I can see quite a lot on the floor. Because they just sort of like jump out everywhere. So I'm just playing, and I found this box and I thought, what's in there? And look, I've obviously cut out, they're either left over from a workshop or I had a cutting session. Oh, look at that. It's got the green and the purple. Maybe that could be over there. There's little edges. I think these are all Tim Holtz dies. But nice. I thought that the dies were in there and I'm going, oh, that's not heavy enough. And it was shaking. And I grabbed out, I haven't used these forever and ever and ever, the paper flowers. Maybe we could and I'll get a yellow or that off-white sort of button or something for the center. And I'll grab the leaves because, well, leaves. This one have a fern. What have we got? I've got 3 different types. 1, 2, and 3. Let's see. I don't think that one. That's like a maple shape. That one. Or oh, I think I like the fern. I know it's not. It's bigger. Anyway, that's all right. Let's have a go. That one's. They feel different. I don't know why. It's because they're handmade paper, I think. There we go. Now we need to put that down. I'll just work on this side for the moment, I think. We need something for the centre, so I might look in the buttons. What have I done with all of the coloured buttons? I've put them somewhere really safe and I don't know where they are. Awesome. So, but I'm sure we'll find like a quite dark one in here if we try. Just get a lid of something. Oh, already, there we go. No, that's a bit orange. That could, it's too big. Ah, look at the size of the holes on that button. They're on steroids. Then I don't want one that's too big. That could do. That could work. Oh, this little material one. Look, it's got. Can you see that? How gorgeous is that? This is off a uniform, army uniform. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I was out of. And it's got like almost like eyelets there, but on that side, it's a canvas. How sweet! Oops, and she drops it. How sweet is that? May even use that one. This one's got a bit of a yellow tinge to it, and it's a bit flatter. This one's got flower shape. I'm just going to get pretty much the same as I work my way through. They're off a pair of jeans because it says denim. You know what? Let's go with this cute old button. It's probably off my grandfather's army uniform because I inherited a lot of buttons from my grandma when she passed away. Many years ago. That could be cute. Of course it needs inking because it's a bit stark. Right, this side. I've got some little bits of lace I was playing with, but that's why that was on my desk, that one as well. Maybe we could, so it's opposite, so they're sort of same but different. Oh, hold on, this thing we found. That could poke under there. And maybe that's where we could put our Now that's pretty plain, but it's, well, we'll ink it up and give it a bit of life. I think that will look cute. The other thing I was just noticing, let's take all this off. I don't think we'll be using that. Is this is obviously the middle, yes, of the signature. So I'm going to join that together and make that a pocket. Now I've got a coffee dyed index card. It could go in there. If I sewed this on, then it could go in like that. So that sort of holds it in there, and then that pokes out. This is not quite the same size, but could almost do that with this as well. No. Maybe just put that on and in. That could go behind. That could be in front with the have them poking out of the pocket. Let's just see. That would just add another layer of cuteness. Yeah, why not? All right. So let us begin. Nope. It's stuck. That's because it's been so hot. Now you're going to laugh. I think I was telling you about my husband and how he'd had too much red wine on Friday night with my dad. And my dad, he comes for dinner on a Sunday. We have a roast in the Weber, and nearly every Sunday he comes over with his dog, and he arrives, and I said, what did you do to your head, Dad? And he's, after we dropped him off on Friday night, well, he said he sort of slightly tripped over the dog, but it looks like carpet burn on the left of his forehead. And he's mostly bald, so you know, it's about the size of a 10-cent piece. And oh my goodness, I couldn't stop laughing because Gavin has got a gash on the bridge of his nose and on the left of, just above his eyebrow, on the left of his forehead, where he bashed into the toilet door when he was going in there. I was just like, they're just like matching, like Tweedledum and Tweedledee. I was just absolutely hysterical. My daughter and I were trying to eat dinner and we're just laughing. This is just so silly. Oh my goodness. Oh well, self-inflicted, so you just laugh. No, not much sympathy when it's self-inflicted. I think that'd be cute there, won't it? Keep that in there only because it is warm. I'll have to ink the back of that. Here we go. Hopefully that'll hold up to being on the edge of the page. Let's test it now that we've made a pocket. Oh, that's cute. Because that page is shorter, you're not going to see it as it comes out, so that's not going to get too ruined. So I'll be able to move that up or down wherever I see fit once I put that little flower collage bit on. Right, so let's ink. What's what's that say? And then the flowers frolicked and danced merrily. Oh, that's cute. This is also scrapbook paper, but light card. I think it might be Prima. I reckon it was an old Prima. It's obviously an offcut. In my drawers of scraps. Oh. Actually, let's just ink everything while we've got it out, Mandy. Oh, that side's cute too, isn't it? I think I'll stick to that side. Okay, let's ink our other stuff. How is everyone going today? I hope you're all well in your parts of the world. What else needs inking? The butterflies, they'll be very hard. And this. Oh, and this. Isn't that gorgeous? It's like a piece of vintage lace. Stunning. Oh, there, sorry. But I got carried away with the gorgeousness of that dyed piece. Okay. Now, this is not going to be easy. Especially because this is just paper. This one. Not going to, maybe a little bit in there. All right. It's a little bit easier to hold this one to get the edges. I have got so many dies. Sometimes I'll be looking through the box and I'll go, oh, I didn't even remember I had that one. So I need to find a way to catalogue them. So I've got them on magnetic sheets in these. I think they're supposed to be photo boxes, and they'll just just go through and have them all there. But I've probably got about 10 of these boxes and more. So they're not in boxes yet. My goodness. She who dies with the most craft supplies wins. I saw that somewhere on Facebook. I think it randomly came up, and on a meme. I have been actually culling. Not so I haven't started on the dies yet, but I did get rid of a whole heap of stamps, and I've still got more to get rid of. I think I did the first one where I thought, yeah, I'm never going to use that, and now I need to go through them again and be a little bit more ruthless. Okay, are you really going to use that, Mandy? Now, where do we want it? Maybe I don't want to cover too much of the flowers. Okay. I had a scrapbook business for many years, and of course that's how come I've got so much stuff, because you know I'd be in a workshop and the way to sell stuff is to have it there to be used, and then once it's used then it became mine, and hence why I can hardly see the floor of my craft room, because there's just piles and piles and piles of stuff. So I decided, yes, I have to start. Now my knees are feeling a bit better, starting to bend more after being replaced. I can start to get in and share it around. We have a on Facebook in my area, they're probably all everywhere, but I belong to a Buy Nothing group and a Buy Nothing craft group, so I'll fill up a bag or a box and then I'll just put it on there, because it's too hard to try and sell. How cute, isn't that a gorgeous butterfly? I can't even remember who made that die, but I do know that I got it from Spotlight. Oh, it's a Sizzix die. It's Sizzix, I'm not sure if you can even read that number there. It's 665201B. I'd say it's probably a Tim Holtz one. But I actually got it for $1. Spotlight had it on clearance, and then I got it marked down even further. It was a bonus. But I've used it so much because I just love it. I especially love it out of music paper. And because I've cut it there, I've got another one. I can just use them on a like I could put it on a, if this was a tag, I could just have half a butterfly on a tag. So they won't go to waste. All right, okay. Now do we need a little cutout there? I think we might, because I was struggling before just to oops, big, it's a bit small. Try this one. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, there we go. Just helps get those tags in and out. Which side should we start with? I think this one's the easier side, isn't it? This is not so easy to glue. This is, do you remember, oh gosh, years ago, there were those, whoops, I think it was called a Xyron machine, and you could like put it through and it put sticky, it was like creating stickers. I'm not sure, you probably can get it online. I haven't seen it in the shops anywhere here in Australia for a long time. I've still got one of the little ones. That's cute. But it's nice. Just a tiny bit of purple on there to complement the other side, even though it's opposites. Let's get this glue out. I don't know how I've got glue all down there. Now I've got it all over my fingers. Awesome. Right, let's put one there. And a bit more on top. This one. Might have to back that onto just another bit of paper, only because it's going to go all lumpy on there, and it's only copy paper. I'm just going to use this paper here. That'll do, just to give it an extra layer. Otherwise, I'll have a lumpy tag. We don't want a lumpy tag. Okay. Cut that out. Just ink those two sides again, because you see the bit of white. It's still fairly thin, but it will just give it a little bit more, just a little bit more body. Okay, bring her in a little bit. There we go. Oh, now I need some more glue under there. Hold that for a second. Okay, so let's get, we've got that. Are we going to sew around that? Or we're just going to leave it plain? I'm going to put this one on. So put it in, and this one I'll stick all the way down. Oh, I don't want to cover too much of the writing there. That's all right. We know that says flowers, so that's okay. That can just poke in behind, or even up. Doesn't matter, I can play with those. That's neither here nor there really. Okay, we'll leave those out for the moment so they don't get caught. Okay, so I'm going to sew this through, and I'm going to leave the thread at the front. I'll just go grab my needle and thread. Okay. So, a needle pulling through red. Far, a note to follow, so. It's a sewing needle, so it's a bit hard to get through the flowers. We'll get there. I'm just going to fumble fingers today. I was butterfingers yesterday. Fumble fingers today. Come on. Just going to go through that second one twice. Oops. No, this. There we go. So then it won't come undone. fisherman's knot. There we go. Right, which way are we going? Let's put you down there. Let's start with the lace. We can just manage to layer upon layer. Just call me Sarah Lee. Oh, I should explain, I'm not sure if probably in the US and in Australia there's a cake brand, usually frozen cakes, that it's called Sarah Lee, and there used to be an ad here, and it was talks about layer upon layer of all of the bits and pieces in the cakes. Just glue that in the middle. And I might need to just take, yep, I'll just need to take some of that off and put, I'm just going to put glue on the bottom and on the little bit of wire. And we shall poke that down in there. And I'm going to come out a little bit like that. By only gluing at the bottom, then I can put my little journal card, maybe, yes, over the, oops, over there. Oh, it might be a bit too hard, might not end up happening. There we go. Just adds another little layer. It's like the cluster is continuing. That's cute. And we're going over here. Right, well, that was a bit simple today, wasn't it? But there is my opposites. So I got my big butterfly die. I've cut it out twice, so that I've got the your black and white and your colour, very colourful. And I've got my journaling in here because I put those pockets together to make pages together to make a pocket. They're on my journaling tags. Is that cute? Does it need a little label maybe? Sure. Where's my labels? These two. Probably I wouldn't really have one that's too big. Entomology specimen. Actually, that doesn't look too bad there. Okay. Sometimes you just need a little bit more, but other times you need to take something away for balance. That an ink. This is only on copy paper. This is a Tracy Fox label. If you haven't discovered her on Etsy, you're missing out. You need to go over there and find her. She's got lovely, the labels, everyone uses her labels. They just call them Tracy labels because they're just good, cute. Alrighty, that's enough, I think. I'm not going to do anything else. That's very well, it's balanced because we've got the butterfly and we've got a little sort of cluster on both sides. But the opposite part is the fact that this is pretty much devoid of colour, and this one's or colourful. Right. So obviously you can gather that last night was better sleeping weather because the brain is definitely back into working order. So everyone, you have a lovely, lovely 15th of January, and I shall see you tomorrow for the 16th. Please like my video, leave me a comment. I love reading your comments, everyone, and subscribe to my channel. I shall see you tomorrow. Toodles.